Welcome back to Split Screen. Today we are going to watch a video, and discretion is advised because it absolutely makes my blood boil. A video of, to my opinion, is the exact example of what not to do if you are law enforcement.
Did you ask any kids in here? When you call me racist, I'm the least racist person in the school. You ask anybody around here, black, white, or indifferent. Kids, young kids, adults. I guarantee you, I treat this man with the same respect that they treat me. Don't call me racist. As a teacher, you're my student. I asked you a question, and you could not answer it, and you got really upset. That's where we're at. No, you did not.
That's exactly what I did from the moment I came in this class. You had something on me when I asked if you could open up the doors.
What
Your
doors?
question was regarding to why this, why that, and I gave you a simple question in return, but you wanted to go further with the
Now the only question I asked you was, why could you not play our game? I'm not going to talk to you.
I let you talk. I let you say what you had to say, what you said over there. Supposedly, that's not what you said. You came to me aggressively.
So we have Terius Sledge of a Tennessee high school. The incident at hand, he did not want to get involved in gym class. Him and the gym teacher got into some sort of a verbal altercation. It escalated to a level in which they felt the need to get law enforcement involved. Why they felt the need to do so before getting his parents involved, I don't know. That led to this moment here. The footage you see is obviously the body cam from the cop.
We're doing a kickball game.
Talking about the game. That's
you don't play.
Point,
when we had free time in basketball, that's when you did it. And I asked you a question. So why are you feeling better now than when you wasn't earlier? It was 10 minutes ago.
And I think that's a legitimate question.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Up there on the bleachers, and I'm telling you, I was feeling myself. It's the reason why I came down from off the bleachers. It don't matter about no basketball. It don't matter about no kickball. It don't got nothing to do with none of that. I said I was feeling sick. If I'm feeling sick, I'm gonna be up there on the bleachers. What is you not understanding that? When I'm feeling myself, I'm gonna come down. What is you not understanding that?
Lower your voice. Lower your voice.
I'm just excusing myself. Anything else you want to cuff them? If you want to talk to anybody, I got a lawyer. Anything, but you're not finna come to me no type of way and disrespect me.
Hold on.
Bro, get your hands off me.
Hold on.
Get your hands off me.
I said hold on.
You got 5 seconds to get your hands off me.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
You got 5 seconds to
What
get
you
your
gonna
hands
do?
on me.
What you gonna do?
You got 5 seconds to get your hands on me.
Okay, so before it goes any further, and we're not going to get too hung up on this right now, but I want you to remember this moment here, because from what happens in the future, this moment here is the main catalyst and what the cop keeps circling back to pretty much as the cause for what escalated things to the next level.
Get your ass off of me and get out my presence like you got some sense. Be a good citizen like you is.
How about you be a good citizen, not raise your voice?
With that badge on your hook.
And causing a big scene inside the gym.
Nah, I ain't
because
causing
you're really
no
pushing
scene.
for disorderly conduct.
I ain't pushing nothing.
You
if
are.
I'm pushing some, alright. Fuck what you say to me, dog.
Let's go.
Get
Come
the
on.
fuck out my face.
Come on, man. You finna take a ride to jail, dude. I ain't fucking with you.
Who the fuck is you talking about ride to jail? I ain't do shit to begin with.
It's called disorderly conduct.
Disorderly
Stand up
conduct. You ain't
and let's go.
doing that. No.
Boy. Get up off the bleachers. That's fine. You can record all you want. I've been recording the whole time.
That's cool.
Get up off the
Record.
bleachers.
Keep recording. I hope you got everything I said in there too.
So let's go. Come with me. Stand up and come with me. Stand up and come with me. I'm telling you to stand up and come with me for causing a disorder inside the gym in front of everybody else. You don't need to be in here. Mr. Perry's telling you to come out. I'm telling you to come on, so you need to get up and come on. I'm giving you a lawful order to get up and come on now. All right, man. Take the backpack off. We finna go to jail. Don't resist me, dude. What is it? Don't resist me. Don't do it.
I got you. What are you doing? So leave us out of here. Okay?
So unfortunately, the officer's body cam falls off, so we only partially get to see this grown man grab a child by the throat and then proceed to swing him around by his dreads, choke him again, and wrestle with him, all while being on some bleachers that is highly dangerous, and he could fall down and dangerously injure himself, the officer, or anyone else involved in the situation or just in the area. One of the teachers ends up grabbing the body cam and bringing it to the officer, who is refusing to let go of the kid's backpack as one last power trip of, well, I know I didn't slam you hard enough, but I'm not going to let go of your backpack. That's what I'll hold on to.
I will let you go if you'll take this bag off.
Remove yourself away from me?
I will let you go if you take this bag off.
Will you remove yourself away from me?
I just told you what I would do. Take the bag off. Take it off.
Calm down, breathe. Take the bag off.
Take the bag off.
Come on, take the bag off, baby. Take the bag off.
Now, for time reasons on my video's sake and, the content on my YouTube channel, I'm going to skip a little bit ahead. The kid here pretty much just calls his dad and lets his dad know, hey, this cop's been swinging me around like crazy. The dad doesn't say much on the phone. I assume he just says something around, tell that cop that I hope he can fight. Skips ahead a little bit to where this cop is still demanding the kid take his backpack off. The kid is refusing to take his backpack off. And I guess the cop thought that this was the justified next step.
I'm not doing nothing.
Take the bag off.
Nothing is gonna happen.
You are fixed
get up here.
You are fixed to get put in handcuffs one way or another.
I'm not.
Take the bag off. Take it off. Take the bag off.
No right to be slung
Take
up
the
against
bag
the
off.
bleachers.
Take the bag off. You're refusing a lawful order for me to be able to put you in handcuffs. Take the bag off.
So yeah, a kid who was not getting physical with him, was not trying to run, had called his parents. He hadn't done really anything other than refusing to take his bag off. He feels the need to escalate to pepper spraying him in the face in the middle of him talking, catching him off guard, not even warning him that he was going to do so first.
You still going to resist? You want it some more, dude? Because that's fine. I got a whole can. Take the bag off, man. That's all you have to do is take the bag off. Take the bag off.
Why are you harassing me?
I told you to take the bag off.
Harassing me? I got you on camera.
That's fine, dude.
So I'm going to leave a link to the full video in the description. I am going to skip through some of the next parts of him on the ground while yelling because it was very hard for me to watch and stomach myself. So I don't want to put anyone unsuspecting through it. If you do want to see it, I will leave the link to this full clip in the description. It's at about 17 minutes and 45 seconds in is where we are at right now.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Give me your hand, man.
This spray closing.
Give me a nurse up here.
It's closing my windpipe.
Give me a nurse up here. Roll over, man. Roll over. Roll over. Come on, man.
I'm good. I'm just trying.
Give me your
I'm
hand.
good. Trying to.
Let go of the backpack.
I'm trying to.
Let go of the bag for him.
I'm trying to.
So he can help you.
I'm trying to catch up on my bro.
I got you. The more you're struggling against him, the harder it is for you to catch
Just
your breath.
let go of the bag.
If you comply, this would be over a lot quicker. That's what we all want.
Just let go of the bag.
He's wrestling with me and I told him I can't breathe.
Just let go of the bag.
This is my
So we
stuff. I don't want to.
We're not taking your stuff.
It ain't about my stuff. It's not about you taking it. That's not the point. You keep wrestling with me and I
Because you're not listening. You're resisting me. So give me the stuff. Give me your hand.
If I'm out of
So yeah, he keeps wrestling with him even while he's on the ground. At one point mentions, oh, if you want it again, I'll spray you again. I have a full can of pepper spray. Keep in mind, this is a high school student. And while he's sitting here on the ground, at multiple points, he says, I don't feel safe with you. I can't breathe. My windpipes are closing. I didn't notice the first time I watched it, but he's still on the phone with his parents, and you can actually hear them yelling in the background because the situation is just developed into full chaos here. The nurses have been called up to try to help him flush his eyes out with water. He keeps saying he doesn't feel safe with any of the people here. He doesn't want to do anything anything until his dad arrives. After a few moments, his dad does arrive, and I want to jump to that because I want to show the way that he paints the picture of what happened before he allows the dad to step into the building.
Son and a coach are mad at each other for whatever reason. I'm just there to be seen and try to keep the peace for whatever reason. Well, your son starts getting more agitated, raising his voice, disrupting the entire gym. At this point, that's disorderly conduct, but I'm not really wanting to do anything with it at this point. But he goes to walk away, and one of my things that I try to do here with all the kids is try to pull them to the side after they've had a confrontation with a teacher and go, let me holler at you real quick, let me talk to you, try to squash whatever this is that you got going on.
At what point did he pull this kid to the side and say, let me talk to you, let me try to squash what's going on? He didn't. He was actually very aggressive, very hostile with the kid, even saying, what the fuck are you going to do, when the kid did as much as to tell him, get your hands off me. You have 5 seconds to get your hands off me. Let's see if he's upfront and honest about saying that to the kid when talking to his dad.
Come here, let me talk to you for a second. He squares off with me and says, you got 5 seconds to get your hands off me. I was like, really? Like at that point, now I'm feeling threatened because you're squaring up on me. Well, why are you doing this? As he's walking away, I was like, look, dude, come here. I need to talk to you. You're causing a huge scene. You're yelling. You're causing disruption to the entire gym. He goes sit down in the bleachers. I said, look, even Mr. Perry wants you to get your stuff. You at least got to go to in-school suspension or whatever he wants to do with you for now. I said, but get your stuff. Come on, get up, go. But he keeps, yelling, causing disruption. It's like, all right, man. That's over with. You got to take a ride for disorderly at this point. He caused this big scene. I'm okay. You can open there. At this point, you got to ride with me. He caused this big freaking scene, everything else. So I grab him by his arm to go to stand him up, and he starts fighting me. So I'm using everything I can to not tumble down the bleachers with him. Do I grab his hair? Yeah, I do. Because I'm grabbing for whatever I can to try to get a hold of him, to try and detain him and get him in handcuffs as peacefully as I can.
Wonderful way to paint the situation. The reason that he grabbed him by his dreads and swung him off his feet around like that and grabbed him by his throat and also choked him wasn't because he was trying to cause him any physical harm. It's because he was worried that he might tumble down the bleachers, and he was trying to grab whatever he could to peacefully bring this to a rest.
And then I'm trying to take the backpack off of it. I tell him, hey man, take the backpack. I'm not trying to steal your stuff. It's going to go with you. But in order for me to detain you without any further incidents, I need you to take the backpack off. And I let him go. I let him try to do it himself. He doesn't want to, so I grab it again. Try to help him get it off. And it's back and forth, back and forth. I keep giving him verbal commands. I'm giving you a lawful order. Take the backpack off. I got to detain you. So on and so forth. Still doesn't listen. So, per my policy, if people are still not listening, even after I've already tried soft and hard hand control, my next step is to go to some form of, baton, taser, pepper spray.
Now, props to the dad here, because you can see it in his eyes very clearly that he wants to kill this man, wants to rip his head off of his body and watch him die, and really handles the situation maturely and the way that any parent should when something like this happens or is brought to them, because trying to match that chaos level with more chaos is never going to make the situation come to a close or resolve in the way that you want it to. It's just going to make it 10 times worse.
At this point, with everything happening, like I told you, you got to take a ride with me. Okay?
I got your bag, and this is okay.
So, at this point, man, I need...
Anything you want me to take with you, I'm going to take with me.
You want to give me your phone or anything?
Go ahead and give me
Your chain, yeah, for sure, because I don't want them to lose that down there.
Your chain, your bracelet.
26, what's the...
You got anything else in your pockets?
46's name?
Alright. At this point, I need you to put your hands behind your back, man.
Just look at it before you do it. Just put it well. Thank you for coming down.
Form out, Jim.
I see you compatible,
He should be able to call you from down there as well and let you know whenever they're ready for him to leave. Like I said, I'm more familiar with, taking adults to jail and them getting a bond and all that stuff as far as juveniles.
Once he gets paperwork done, they're going to take them in there. They're going to process them. Probably within a couple, 2 or 3 hours, they'll call you up, have you come pick them up. Okay. And then to the car.
After my car?
Can he do that?
Yeah. As long as it'll help keep you calm, yeah, I'm good with that.
I've been calm from the jump.
All right, man.
You putting your hands on me don't make me feel safer than what I felt.
I get it. So, turn around. I got to put your hands behind your back and cuff you up, okay?
In your pockets, if you want to leave it now.
Put your hands together like you're praying, man.
So there we go, the end to our story. After everything that this cop decided to put this child, emphasis on child, through, after everything this grown man decided to put this child through, he still decides that he deserves to be arrested for whatever reason, deserves this blemish on his record, which, yes, once you're an adult, your juvenile record isn't held against you, but still thinks that this kid deserves to experience all this after being thrown around by his hair, his neck, after being maced, after all of this. From what I found, none of this has came to a resolve. It hasn't all. If anything has came out that I'm not aware of, be sure to leave it in the comments and let me know, because I want to stay up to date with these kinds of things. Also, let me know your opinion. If you think the cop was in the right, let me know maybe why. I am open to hearing differences of opinions. And also, if you think he was in the wrong, or if there were reasons maybe you thought I didn't touch on, let me know them. And as always, leave any other videos you might want me to cover or watch on the channel in the comments. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We are on the race to 1,000 subscribers. And like always, you know the only way we're going to get there is together. So you might as well hit it. You feels me. Until next time, peace.